So in this session, we will discuss about callback functions and examples for that callback functions, callback hell. So what is mean by callback hell? We will discuss. So first of all, I think I have discussed this how this Node.js works in starting session. So I want to give one more introduction to this. So here, see, this is the Node.js server. Whenever multiple clients request to this Node.js server, so how it will work? It is a single threaded. It is not multi-threaded. So, and it is asynchronous. Okay. So synchronous means one after another. Asynchronous means when multiple requests is the server, so it can give the response. So how it will give the response means it is single threaded. Suppose it is multi-threaded means so each and every thread is allocated for one request so that it can be handled. But Node.js is single threaded so that by default it will use one libuv library. So it will use kernel so that that kernel allocates one worker for each and every request. So that whenever this request is executed and then response is getting, so that request response, the response of that request will be sent back to the particular client by using this callback function only. Okay, that's why it is called non-blocking. Okay, so here Node.js is huge amount of callbacks are there so that it gets non-blocking. Okay, so here callback function, it is a function which is called when a task is completed. After task is completed, so response will get back to this client through the callback function only. See this green arrow mark. Okay, so yellow arrow mark indicates the request, green arrow mark indicates response. And callbacks function allows other code to run in the meantime. That means whenever client 1 takes more time, okay, within that time client 2 can give the request and it will get the response also. Okay, so by using these callbacks it can happen. So callback function is a function as a parameter in another function. Okay, so now we will see how do we write the callback function. Okay, so what is the purpose of callback function means? So Node.js can process a large number of requests without waiting for any function to return the result, so that it makes highly scalable. Okay, so without waiting for any function. And so as we said, it is non-blocking kind of thing. And we will see without callback, how do we get the result? With callback, how do we get the result? Wait a minute. Okay. And here test.ts. So here I'm taking one function f1 and here I want to return in this function. I'm taking one value, whatever the function has the parameter, that thing, same thing I'm going to return. Okay, so console.log, I'm giving here f1 of just like 10. So how do you execute this? tsc test.ts pipe symbol node test.js. Okay, so this command tsc test.ts will command is converted TypeScript code to JavaScript code, and this node test.js will be executed the JavaScript code. So here we are getting 10 output and test.js will be created. See this. Here I am going to give set timeout function. And I'm putting this return value in that set timeout function. Observe this, what will be the output? Undefined. Okay, so before this executing this inside the logic, this console.log statement will be executed so that it will return undefined. Okay, and if I use callback function to print this value, if I use callback function, I can able to print the value. So as I said, see this callback function is a function as a parameter in another function. Okay, so for name convenience, I am giving callback as CB. Okay, so instead of returning return value CB of val. Okay, so here F1 has two parameters, val and callback function. Okay, so here F1 of 10 comma I am going to use anonymous function result and console.log result. Now we will see I am going to display the result. Okay, so without callback function it is not possible to display the result. Okay, so this is the purpose of callback function. Okay, callback function means callback function is a function as a parameter in another function. Okay, and if you want to give the timeout like 2000 milliseconds means after 2 seconds only it will be displayed. See, okay, so this is about callback function.